we can actually, hey, there we are. I was going to say, I think these two things are in sequence. Welcome, folks. This is the Public John Podcast. I am on wildfireradio.com. You can also find this podcast on iTunes, probably sometime tomorrow. It'll also be on Google Play. And I found out recently, without knowing, because I don't even have it, but I guess I should invest in Spotify. So we are on wildfireradio.com, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, and it's also going to be all over our Facebook page, thepublicjohnfacebook.com. If you're watching, you know that right now. It'll also be on our Albert, my guest here, Albert Casper Jr., and it's going to be on both of our pages as well. And I have like way too many pages. I think I got to consolidate, but we're going to have that working for us. This is kind of the neat thing about this is that we're uncensored. We can say anything we want here on the Public John, so that's what we're going to do probably at some point. So if we slip and language is offensive, well, this probably isn't the show for you. But actually, we don't do it gratuitously, but if it's in discussion and it comes out, or sometimes a mature subject theme comes out, it is what it is, and we're going to do that. But we need to talk about some things that both of us do. We both have some things we want to let you guys know we do. And Albert's a funny guy. I already like the guy, and I haven't known him very long, but we're going to chat. We're going to have a good time here, and so stick around for the next hour. It could be a bumpy ride. The good thing for you guys is I don't necessarily have sponsors yet, but that may happen soon. That's partly me. I haven't worked on that, but at some point we will. But the good part for you guys is it's an hour show. So you get an hour show with no commercial interruption. That's right, Albert, no commercial interruption. But I will tout about a couple of people that we will on the air. But for right now, I want to turn this to my friend here, Albert Casper, and I'll tell you why he's my friend. Folks, there's only two things in life. If you buy me a coffee and or a drink, all right, you are my friend.
Cheap date.
Yeah, I am a cheap date. You've known me. I am a cheap date, and I prefer to take people out that are cheap dates. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You got to save that money somehow.
That's right.
You know what I mean? There's better things in life than to spend it on a date. Do you like me? Do I like you? Okay, that's great. All right, I shouldn't have to buy you.
I am a cheap date,
Holy.
and I prefer to take.
Okay, there we go.
Cheap date.
I got to hear that in stereo and with a delay. So not the 7-second delay that sometimes you. Oh, there it goes.
Beeping already.
That,
Your sugar's all booked up.
My sugar's all messed up there. And it said give it 2 hours. I gave it 10 minutes and it started going off. It's about to get thrown. Any of you that are either diabetic or know someone that is and they're on the insulin pump, ask them how it feels, because sometimes I want to throw this thing in front of a friggin' semi.
My dad is diabetic, and he takes the big insulin needle.
I was taking the insulin needle.
Gut.
Yep, I was doing that for a long time, and they said, it's not working. We got to put you in a pump. It's more regulated. It's more of this. I want to throw this thing in front of a tractor trailer semi flying down the middle of an interstate and let it get smashed all to hell, because you know what? I can't, it seems like I can't get a moment's break with it. Of course, somebody's going to tell me that it's probably me. I'm not doing something right. Why do you want to know that?
I'm just curious, because that's something to look forward to. So I'm a crisp 35.
Crisp?
36 in about 2 weeks.
So, crisp 36.
I'm not looking forward to
me. Well, it's not necessarily. No, it's not necessarily because of age, you bastard. I will be 62 in April.
You don't look 62.
I hear that every so often, usually from people that want money, you bastards. No, I was going to say, you've actually brought me coffee, so I don't think you're necessarily. So you're not in that mode. And now it says something's not ready. You know what? You know what's not ready? You bastard. I'm not doing this pump thing. And I'm about ready, like I said, to throw. Do not calibrate. You ain't got no worry. If you quit making noise, I'm good with you. Get the hell out of my way. I just won't eat that extra cookie again tonight. So Albert has the coolest thing. I think it's neat only because I think I only tried to do something like it one time, which was the power wash. I know you do other stuff too, but you've got a power washing company here, and boy, I'll tell you what, when you clean something up with that power washing stuff, what a difference that makes.
Yeah, well, I started doing it in '06. I got into the prison,
Right.
and like every other correctional officer,
All right. I was going to say, let's clear that up.
every other correctional officer in the state of New Jersey has another job, and has a business,
Yeah, you
owns
kind of
something.
have to, don't you?
No.
Oh, you don't have
no.
to, you
You
just
start living
do.
a certain lifestyle, you like having nice things, and you keep on
that's what
getting it.
well,
I mean,
yeah, I can see what you mean. But see, to me, you're right. You don't have to.
No.
But to me, I would have to because
No,
I
yeah.
have to have that lifestyle.
yeah, you make a certain amount of money, and then you start living a certain lifestyle, and next thing you know, and look, I don't think I'm greedy. I don't personally think I'm greedy.
No?
But it's December 12th.
Yes.
And I have a job to do tomorrow when
Right.
I get done work.
Right.
And I'm doing a job on Friday.
Right.
Shout out to my boy Paul Merritt. That's my man. He's my next door neighbor.
Hey, Paul, I
Paul,
have no idea who you are.
Get to
but
work.
okay.
Get to work.
Get to work, you weasel.
Yeah, Paul. Paul's a good dude.
Is he?
And, yeah, he's
All right.
great. He's,
And all them things you said off camera.
yeah. Yeah, Paul's a good dude. And yeah, you start living a certain lifestyle, and
Suddenly you realize you gotta.
I'll tell you what, John, it hit me this year. This in 12 years, this was my best year yet.
Really?
Best year yet. Like I said, I'm still going, dude.
Yeah.
I am still rock and rolling.
Awesome.
The Casper Power Wash and Train is still rolling down the line.
I would expect it to drop this time of year.
It would drop. It would. You would think it dropped, but
Yeah.
you get like, look, you got it. Friday it's gonna be 50 degrees.
Yeah, that's
And,
true.
And I got the steam power washers, and like I said this before, I said it a million times. There's a bunch of other companies out there,
Right.
and I'm not saying I'm the best.
No.
But look, it's December, bro, and I still got
I
people
was gonna
calling
say you're
me.
not the worst, apparently.
No, I can count on my hand of problems I've had with people, and most of it is friends
Right.
that take advantage of you.
Yeah.
because they
Well,
know
I'll tell
you're
you
your
what,
friend.
there's a building in Bridgeton, because I travel, so I don't like to tell everybody where I'm at all the time. Only because it's a traveling thing, and I don't want anybody to think I'm locked
Yeah.
into a town. But I know in Bridgeton, there's a building, and I do some work there at Quinn Broadcasting. I saw the video, and I saw the building before you did it. Now, I wasn't here when you were doing it, I don't think, on those particular days. But I came back and went, who replaced the building?
Yeah.
Or who painted
Yeah.
the building? Because, I mean, the difference in it was astronomical, my friend.
It was very.
There was a lot of work for this building, right?
It wasn't so much work, but it was just time consuming. But
Right.
when Zach reached out to me and said, "Hey, Albert, can you do it?" And it was no problem. You know,
Right.
any job I can go out, give the free estimate. I do that. And,
Right.
what I do, I try to keep people the same price so they'll remember 2-3 years down the line. Hey,
Right.
Albert, you charge me? All right, well, it's the same
All right, well,
price,
then
and
let's
that's what
do
a lot of people like. But the Quinn building here in Bridgeton, that was definitely, once I started cleaning it was, you could see the stuff come
You could
off.
just
It was
see coming.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
it was-
obviously it hadn't been cleaned or painted probably in years.
yeah.
So, but I can tell you that was a great. Let me see if I can increase this to see if anybody's talking to us. Oh, we do have some people talking to us. Margie Homan, a friend of mine, says hello. Mike Kenny. I don't know if you know Mike Kenny.
I know Mike Kenny. I know Mike better since he's retired.
Really? And he was a corrections officer as
He
well.
was Sergeant Kenny. He's a good dude. I
Has
wish
some-
I didn't have, like I said on the the thing the other night, the M25. I didn't.
Okay, yeah.
When I really didn't get a good chance to work with Kenny because he was going out and I was coming in.
Okay.
But
okay. Yeah, he's been
he's
retired
good.
about
He's a
10
good
years or
dude.
so.
Yeah,
Nice guy.
yeah.
And starting his own protective service agency.
Yeah.
Kenny Protective. What is it?
Yeah,
Kenny Protective Agency.
Yeah,
Duh.
he sent me the link the other day. I was
Did he?
looking at. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great, and that's like another thing. You see, he's retired from the prison, and
Right.
he's still getting
And he's got a pension.
It's a
and
good
he's
work.
still out
It's a
hustling.
good
Yep.
work ethic. I mean,
I think that's part of it too. Is there's a hustle to it.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah,
like
well,
you
I
got to
got-
be always doing something.
I got 2 young boys, John, and I hope them boys, when they grow up and start
Right.
seeing how much I hustled. And I'm not saying my wife doesn't hustle, but she does.
Right.
And
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, it takes two to make things work. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Keep that train rolling in the house.
Yeah. And today both parents unfortunately need to do something. I mean, because prices, taxes, things like that are I don't want to say out of control,
No,
but,
well, like I
but
said-
one person with kids wouldn't be able to
Man,
do
listen, my taxes just went up, and I live in Newport. My taxes just went up close to $400 this year.
it. Wow.
And what are you going to do?
Yeah. You
Gotta work.
You
Like have
gotta do
nice
it. You gotta
things.
pay it, yeah.
Listen, Casper Power Washing likes having nice things.
There you go. There you go. Shane Sawyer's big homie, get down
Yeah.
with the ghost.
I like Shane. Shane is the man.
Yep.
Shane is going to be taking care of my truck tomorrow. Great dude.
Phil
Like-
Morris.
That's my brother-in-law.
Is it?
Phil
Morris is right. This is a big ass coffee, and a big ass guy bought it for me. So thanks, brother.
Go Steelers.
There you go.
Go
Well,
Steelers.
Go Steelers. But
Go
thanks,
Steelers.
Thanks for the coffee. Appreciate it. Salud. I know it's only coffee, but I got to start somewhere. Margie Holmes says, awesome. Josh Suey, get down with the ghost.
That's
yeah.
right. Joshy.
I'll
Worked with
tell
his
you
dad
what.
at the prison.
Oh,
Good
did
guy. Yes. Yeah.
Good man. Good
Absolutely.
man. Paul Merritt. Hey, John and Albert. How you doing, Paul? Nice to see you.
Paul,
Thanks
that's
for
it.
tuning in, folks. Go ahead and share this with your friends if you want. Tell them to come on out and join us. Phil's telling Paul to get to work.
Yeah. He knows the time it is.
And
Come on,
he
Paul.
says he's done for the night. Hey, John, how you doing, Paul? Nice to see you. Listen, I'm bringing this up like it's a drink.
That's right. You're supposed. Well, I could have had that arranged, but
No,
you know.
no.
Shots.
No. I know that's why.
Shots.
That's why I couldn't, because if we did, I'm one of them guys that I don't have one or two.
You're not supposed to.
Exactly.
That's
I'm
right.
like, there used to be a commercial. I don't know if the beer still exists. I think it was it Schlitz or Schmidt? I think it was Schlitz. And it used to say, when I was a kid, the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Now,
Schlitz.
you know what that always meant to me?
Get drunk.
It meant we don't care about the taste,
No,
you know.
yeah, just keep
If
on
you
drinking.
we don't care whether you like it or not. If you want to get drunk, buy us. We'll get you hammered. The taste, not that big a deal.
Shots.
But yeah, here we go. So yep. Paul Merritt
Yeah,
says,
Paul knows the time. it is.
shots.
Shots.
Paul said,
That's right.
John does.
Wait till Friday, Paul.
Don't let them butter me up so much. That is tough, Paul. Between drinks and coffee, I hate to say it, but like Albert says, I am a cheap date.
That's
So-
right. Paul will tell you Fridays. Listen, we have a great time working. Me
Yeah.
and Paul get along. I mean, the best thing is when you get along with somebody and you can work with somebody. I'm not telling you because you probably
yeah.
have many jobs. You work with
Oh
people.
God, yeah.
I don't have to go behind and ask Paul. Did he do this? Did he do that? It's already
Yep.
that
You know
is
it's
the
done.
best.
You're
That's-
confident in
oh my
that's
God.
done. I
Yeah.
don't have to follow somebody, but
Paul
then just the
loves-
opposite.
Paul loves power washing decks, people. So
Oh man!
if you
Does he
have a
work for you?
home, Paul loves the power wash decks.
Does Paul work for you on the side or just on his own or?
Paul has a job, and
Right.
Paul is my sidekick on Fridays
Uh-oh.
and Saturdays. We'll just say he's
We'll just
my
say that
sidekick.
he's your sidekick.
If I'm the Batman, he's the Robin, and
Uh-oh.
that's Paul is the
Ooh,
man.
Robin, really?
He's the Robin.
Sorry, Paul. Right.
Paul is the man.
Albert's.
Because if I'm not getting it done right, Paul
Yeah.
will put fire in my ass and tell me,
Oh, that's
Albert, Albert, come on, step up. You're doing something. I
Step
need
up,
today."
boy.
Yeah, get up on that roof.
A friend of mine said it the other day. I don't know if you saw the little video we made for the M25 thing, but I had a video where I supposedly was in training. Is that Josh Suey, a friend of mine, is producing the show tonight, which is pretty cool. Josh, I don't know if probably can't find it at this point because we're on a different setup broadcasting wise. I was going to say if we could find that video. I'd go ahead and replay it. But if I find it, I'll send it to us afterwards or something. Or post it to the page. What's that? He has it? If you want to put it on, we could put it on the public John here and make it part of the show. It's like a 3.5 minute video thing.
That's right.
And and I'll tell you the story behind it. You probably know the story about why we did the telethon in the first place. So if you have it, Josh, and want to, go ahead and play it.
Concrete, decks, homes, they do it all. From big business to small homes, Casper's can handle them all. Going in with their wonderful customer service, you'll never have any regrets when you choose Casper's Power Washing. Their before to their after to the job is done, they are with you all the way through. Casper's Power Washing, 856-297-2984. Call them for a free quote or estimate today, 856-297-2984. And remember to get down with the ghost.
All right, that wasn't what we were talking about, but actually you could still see that was what we were talking about with the building earlier, at least, and you could see how bad it was years and years because their building is way out in the woods.
Yeah.
So it was getting all kinds of stuff, and you could see how that was working. Of course, Paul, who Albert was talking about being Robin earlier, I knew something would happen when he said it because I knew he wasn't serious. Just because the hell with the decks, Albert likes to paint decks, not him. So yeah, you could kind of tell there was a little bit of he really doesn't like to
Paul,
do
we
that
got
shit.
14 decks to do on Friday.
14.
14.
Are you serious?
Absolutely not.
No, I was just going to say that's only about 14 more than
no,
real, right?
no, we're not.
But you guys do inside work too, right?
Yeah, I'm doing. We're going to Marlton. I go from Cherry Hill to Cape May.
Okay, wow, that's
Cover
a pretty
all
good
between.
distance.
Yeah, we'll be we'll be a little bit north of that. We'll be in Marlton.
Really?
On Friday morning,
Okay.
and we're doing the inside of a garage,
Oh, nice.
doing the floor.
Wow. Well, it's inside work too, so that's
That's nice.
That's
That's
nice.
I mean, it's getting cold. I mean, you would think it's getting fairly towards the end of the year, and
Yeah.
people, but nah, there's still people calling,
that's true.
and they don't want to hear. I'll see you in February. Or I'll see you
No.
in spring. They don't want to hear
No,
that.
they don't
so.
want it. They don't
But
want
it is what it is.
Yep.
It definitely is what
I'm
it
going to
is.
try and do this while we're talking here. It says write a post, so I'm going to write a post. Yeah, it's going public. Well, I think it'll go public. So let's just do that and let's see what happens. I don't know. I'm trying to make this so more people will see us because I really like for Albert to. Here we go. Albert and Paul came out. Phil Morris says Albert and Paul came out to West Deptford and hooked us up.
Yep.
So I'm thinking that means you did some good work out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he liked that.
Absolutely. For Philip Morris, anytime.
Philip Morris.
Philip.
You heard it.
Philip.
Philip.
Diehard Marine.
Nice.
Diehard Marine.
Awesome. Semper Fi, brother. Thank you
right.
for what you've done. We appreciate it. And is he still in?
No, he's
No?
been out. Phil, I forget what year he got out.
But thanks, Phil, for serving. You know, here's the other part of this.
I
and
love that dude.
Yeah.
That's my brother-in-law. God love him.
I don't know if Phil saw combat and stuff, and if he did.
Oh, he did. He did.
He did?
Yeah.
But Phil can also probably tell you, anytime somebody, at least my feeling on this, and actually, Phil, if you're still watching, go ahead. Don't feel free to expand on it or disagree with me. I don't give a rat's ass if somebody disagrees with me. And if they make a good point, I'll actually agree to them and apologize. I don't give a shit at this point in life. I want to make sure that I have all the facts before I put a conclusion in my head permanently, you know. But if somebody is in the military, don't get me wrong, there's different levels of things, but if, for instance, if you signed up for the military, Albert, and you went overseas, you didn't go overseas necessarily, or you went to Germany, or you went somewhere where there wasn't combat. And I don't care if your job was working in the kitchen, I don't care if your job was stapling papers, I don't care. If you were away from home and you had to put in time in our military, all right, then you should be acknowledged and somebody should say thank you.
Absolutely.
Because you still sacrificed. Was it the
Absolutely.
sacrifice of somebody in combat? No. I'm not going to say that it's the same sacrifice, but you still had to spend time away from your family.
Absolutely.
And you still had to wear the uniform and you still served your country because every job in the military, it helps the others work. Like a job.
Absolutely.
Or like a team.
Absolutely.
Phil, thank you for what you did for us, and we appreciate it. And if anybody doesn't appreciate it, then I would say they're idiots. Let's get them a card, put them back over the wall that Trump might build someday or whatever. But I don't have a problem with telling somebody that if they don't appreciate our service people, then they need to take more than a hike. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because that's got to go. We can't have that. We got to support our troops. I can't say the worst, but one of the worst things in our country that ever happened was the disgrace that people showed Vietnam veterans when they came back from Vietnam. I don't know if you know about that, and if you ever get a chance.
That's before my,
Yeah,
way before my time.
but it's available to read up on some things. This country treated veterans coming back from Vietnam disgracefully. They got spit on.
Yeah.
They got mistreated. There was a lack of respect for them. They were just looked down upon. And the worst part about a lot of Vietnam veterans is they didn't have a choice. They were drafted.
What I mean,
And they
I don't,
still got-
I don't mean to sound ignorant to
No.
this, or or make fun of the people that came here and did that. But every time I hear it, I don't mean to sound like an ass, but I think of Rambo when he comes.
Yeah, but
It's
you know
not
what?
my war.
It's not my war. I mean, I know he's a fictitious character and all that, but there were guys that probably thought that way at least, and I bet there were Vietnam vets watching
over,
that at the
John.
time, going,
It's over, John.
"It's over." Yeah,
It's not my war.
it's not my war. They started
They didn't miss me.
They drew
Yeah.
first
Yeah,
blood.
yeah,
Remember that?
yeah,
They drew
yeah,
first
yeah.
blood. And you know what? If you think about it, I can see why you would have that mentality, especially
Yeah.
if you came home and got treated like crap for something that you may not have even wanted to do in the first place. And to be honest, the result. People
Yeah,
go, we
people
were
are
1-1-1, and it was a tie. It wasn't a tie, folks. We lost that war.
and I'm not-
whether we lost or won doesn't matter.
I'm not comparing like me, like I work at the prison compared to that. Believe me, I'm
Right,
definitely
I'm in the
not
same
comparing
boat.
that.
I mean,
but-
I did police
But
work,
like somebody,
not even close to being
I couldn't
a veteran.
imagine. I mean, I've had it happen. People
Right.
spitting on you,
Yep.
and man, shit.
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly what you're saying there. And that's the thing. And this is after you served your country.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's worse.
just not.
I mean, that's not. It's like
Yeah.
going down Burlington Road, working at the prison, doing your 8 hours,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
hitting the gate. That's seriously getting on a plane, going to another country,
Yep.
fighting for somebody's freedom, and somebody come and do that. There ain't no. I'm glad I wasn't born back then. It didn't go.
Yeah, because
I
you might
I
have
know
been
my
Rambo.
mentality.
Rambo might have been a true story.
Rambo of Newport.
Yeah, there it is.
It wasn't my war, John Harris.
Don't go to war, John Harris, but that was my blood. They drew first blood, damn it. I'm drawing the last of it.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually, I'm getting all fired up.
Yeah, I'm getting
and
you
I'm
all,
not talking like Rambo.
Get you all geeked up.
Josh
Josh Suey, we need shots.
Josh, I need tranquilizers and stuff like that. So
Tranquilizers.
Something to put me
It's
out
going
of
hard
everybody.
tonight. Tranquilizers.
I always thought putting me out would be like putting me out of everyone else's misery.
No, I'm enjoying
Not
this.
mine.
I'm enjoying this.
No, I mean-
this is a great. I'm telling you what, I'm glad I came here today. It was on your show. 'Cause
I'm
having a
glad
great time.
you came over
you know
because
what?
I was like, this guy's
This
so
dude,
cool.
this,
So
this,
when you said
that-
I want to be on,
but
I'm
this
like,
is
okay.
the dude that reached out to me. I gotta give him props.
Give him props.
You read it.
I don't know if you can say, you know what? If
Can
we
you
put
zoom
it,
in?
Can you zoom? I don't think he can. I think
Can't
he's
zoom
got to
in?
come here to
Don't
manually
do it.
zoom in.
That is the picture of the one
You know
and
what?
only.
There it is.
Oh, here we
unless
go.
you, unless
Come
you
on,
have
Josh.
a picture there
Here
somewhere
we
in
go.
the back.
This is the
There
man
it is.
right
We're
here.
going to zoom in right
Get it.
here. He's the man. Here he is. He's probably not even watching right
He's
now.
probably not even watching.
Probably
But I'm
not
gonna give
even
him his
watching.
props. 'Cause that's my man.
But I'll let you give him his props because we're recording this as well, so we'll have it out there. And since it's radio, we'll let you know who it is as soon as it's zoomed in. Right now, we're trying to do it in high def and 3D. Josh, we're holding up Zach Reed's business card. That's
The one,
the one,
the only.
Thank God.
Joshua. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
Joshua.
Zach Reed.
Josh, he's gonna
I
get mad
did
at
this
me.
thing,
Josh. Zach Reed.
I called Josh
Look at
Josh
that
Reed
smile.
earlier.
Boy,
I'm
ladies,
telling you.
Whoo, eat your heart out. Look
Oh,
at that
look
boy
at that.
there.
Oh, man. Oh, he's zooming
Look at
it in.
him.
Ooh.
Boy.
Well, he's a little blurry there.
Yeah.
But
That's Zach. That's
okay.
Zach Reed, boy.
But you know what you could
That
see
boy's
plain?
fine. That boy's fine as wine.
Fine. You know what you could see then when you did that? You could still see the bright whites of his teeth right
Boy,
there.
I'm
He had the
telling you.
veneer going.
I
don't know if
owe,
it's
I
veneer, but,
owe
I
a
see-
lot to Zach Reed.
Oh,
for-
Paul Merritt even says.
Paul knows what time it is.
Red
Clean
Stage.
cut, Zach
What's Red
Reed.
Stage?
Red Stag.
Oh, is that
That's
Red?
Jim Beam. He gets
Oh,
fired
Stag,
up.
he spelled it. Oh, okay.
That gets that chest all warmed up in wintertime. We're, like I
I'm
said,
good
we're
with
not
that.
we're not promoting any drinking
No.
on the job, casting car washing.
No.
Ain't doing
That's
none
right.
of that.
None of that.
After-
Not on the job, but
after
afterwards,
hours. After
hours, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Clean cut, Zach Reed.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah,
That's
clean
right.
cut.
That's
He
right.
is, boy. And like you said, the ladies love that clean
Boy,
look.
I'm
He's
telling
got
you
the
what.
high and tight haircut. You notice that?
I'm
Yeah.
jealous.
I know.
I'm not spending $30,000 going to Bosley's. I know 2 guys that work with me at the prison. They just went and got that done. They ought to be ashamed of themselves.
Oh, the tooth thing?
No, their hair.
Oh, the hair?
$30,000.
$30,000?
$30,000 to put back hair on your head. You people see this?
That's
Yeah,
all
look,
natural, boys.
Tapped out.
Boy, all natural. I like that
I would
tapped
I would like to thank. I'd like to thank my grandfather Earl Casper for the beautiful haircut. My
Actually, that was
dad.
good, I think.
My dad still has a full head of hair, just like yourself. I mean,
I
you're
don't-
still.
mine's not full. I still got some.
Listen,
I got the
John,
old-
you're 62, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I know, I
35.
feel it every day.
Tapped out.
That's right.
Tapped out.
I almost tapped out once. I was still a police officer, and went and said, I want to see what I look like.
With a bald
because
haircut.
because
Yeah.
a guy like you and there's some other people that actually look really good with their head shaped. I think it looks really good on some people. I said, you know what? I bet I'd look pretty cool. And I didn't like my hair and all that crap. And then I went to a barber and I said, it'll be a lot easier, especially in the summer. I got that stupid hat we got to wear and all that thing. That was the only thing I hated about police work was the hat. And I admit it. I hated the hat.
You want to get a good laugh, Phil? If you have that picture of us in Vegas last year with me with the toupee, please post that if you can one here.
Oh, man.
We went to Vegas. My sister and Phil got married last year in Vegas.
Okay.
It was around February.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was best man. I feel horrible. I don't remember
Not
the date.
remembering the
I
date.
don't
Hey,
remember the
it
date.
would have been worse if he
But-
doesn't remember the
but,
date.
yeah.
Okay.
Phil-
So, if you don't,
Phil
that's
got a
fine.
picture of me wearing a toupee, and I put it on my. It was horrible. And I told the woman, and she was wanting me to tape it on my head and this. And
Oh,
that.
jeez. Nah, no good. Did you wear
Yes.
the toupee?
Absolutely not. My
Awesome.
my
There we
sister
go.
wouldn't have let me.
No,
She
good.
wouldn't have let me.
Good.
It ruined everything.
Oh, yeah. Well, the pictures, I mean, everybody would have been like, what the heck?
See, look, Phil.
There we go.
My dad. Yes, Phil's correct. My dad looks like Burt Reynolds. My dad
Oh,
was
really?
the modern day Burt Reynolds of Newport. Except,
Wow.
And my dad had a Firebird.
Oh, wow.
He had a Firebird.
Ooh, he had the
didn't
whole
wear a
deal.
cowboy hat though. He had that mustache.
Oh, man. Vegas and Casper.
I'm telling you, that was great.
Yeah?
That was great. I love Vegas. That is definitely a Casper's power washing town. Well, Paul, we're going to Vegas, baby.
Yeah, we gotta
Take it over.
We gotta take the car. We have to clean up.
Yeah,
Power washing.
Cherry Hill, Cape May to Vegas. It's on.
Oh, man. It's
Take it
on.
over. Take it
We're
over.
going like Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
Whee!
it's going down like Chinatown.
There you go. Oh, man, it's getting good. My friend Joe Dudek's watching. She's from out west in Kansas. She was a police officer here in Egg Harbor Township and was a dispatcher when I was a police officer. And
She's in Kansas.
she's in Kansas.
I'll be out and give you a free estimate. I got you.
She's got to. It's not the power washing that would cost the money, but
Just pay for the gas.
travel and
Just pay
all
for the
that.
travel. I got
The
you.
travel might cost you a little bit.
And if you got a deck, Paul will do it. Promise.
She doesn't have a deck. But she's got horses actually. She's got.
Paul clean horses. Is there
Yeah,
a
we'll
problem?
send Paul out clean some horses, right?
Absolutely.
Power wash
braid
your
her
horses
hair,
out.
do all with your comb,
braid-
brush them,
braid their
whatever you need. Got you.
Hey, Paul, how's that bus feel that you're getting rolled under right now? Poor Paul, we got to have him on one night because you're just
I'm
crushing it right
telling
now.
boy.
There he is, but he did say road trip.
Yeah, it's on.
It's
There you
on.
go.
Road trip, but I think he's talking road trip to Vegas. I don't think he's
It's
talking
whatever.
road trip to Kansas.
Nah, Kansas, bro. Kansas.
I lived in Kansas, trust me. Go on a road trip to Vegas.
There you go.
I liked Kansas. For me, it was fine, and I needed the mental break for a long time, and I needed to do what I did. But for you guys, Vegas.
Vegas. I loved it. And my sister's going back. I got a few other trips that I'm doing, so I might
Yeah.
do Vegas later in the year.
I'm going to head out and probably actually do a show there. A friend of mine, the guy that got me started in Atlantic City, is in a residency at LA Comedy Club at one of the
Nice.
casinos in Vegas. I'm going to head out there, I think, one night. Well, not one night. I was going to be there a few days. And one night I'm going to get on out there, I think, and go do a few minutes.
We were out there. There was it was like everybody. Well, it was like February. Everybody was like not there. It was cold.
Really?
We walked
Vegas?
around. Yeah, it was cold. You couldn't
Wow.
do the pool. It was like in the 50s. It was like the low 50s. You couldn't.
Okay.
It wasn't. I mean, couldn't get in the pools or anything like that.
Oh, really?
I mean, I don't think I'd want to be out there in 150 degree weather.
Right, and the
anyway.
other end, I wouldn't want to be
No.
out there either. So.
No, but we saw the Circus Soleil,
Right?
and like, I'm a big Lionel Richie guy.
Oh, yeah, old school, baby.
I'm a big
yeah.
Lionel guy. Lionel wasn't there.
Lionel wasn't. He
Lionel
wasn't there?
Lionel was in Atlantic City.
Oh,
So
you go
figure
to
that.
Vegas
Yeah.
and Lionel's in Atlantic City.
Scumbag.
Oh, jeez. I like Lionel
Troll him.
Richie, scumbag.
He should call me from now on.
Oh, man. Let me see. Paul's going to get the welding glove out.
That's true. That means he's putting in work.
Oh, there it
When
is.
the welding gloves come on, Paul's putting in work.
Putting in work.
Get the Randy juice out. That's the name of my chemical.
What is it?
So I'm throwing it out there
Oh.
now, so everybody knows it's called Randy juice.
Randy juice.
Randy
there you
juice.
Go. All right.
And
Feeling Randy, baby.
Yeah, the Randy juice cleans everything.
Wow.
everything.
As long as it does, that's what matters.
It
brother.
works.
That's all that
works.
matters.
That's why people are calling me still in December.
Cool. Cool.
Hey, the proof is in the pudding.
Oh, man. So let's switch gears, bro. I feel bad for you this week. You know why?
Ruining me.
You know why?
Tom Brady.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, that's coming.
Tom
No,
Brady.
I meant from last week, but you're right, yeah.
We're past that.
Yep.
Past that.
My brother Rick, I don't know if he's watching or not, or his wife, but they'll probably see it or hear it later. But he's a big Steeler fan. My younger brother,
like
he's in
him
Florida.
already. Like him already.
Hey, he's a good guy too. He's a big Steeler fan. He was like, "Oh man, go." First, he's rooting for the Chiefs because I'm a Chiefs fan, as well as an Eagles fan. But I'm a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
Have been, and he knows since we were little kids. Same thing. He's kind of an Eagles fan, but he's a big Steelers fan. Probably more Steelers than
I got
Eagles.
no
Big
faith
time.
in Andy Reid. I
Right.
think Andy Reid's going to ruin them in the playoffs.
I-
Now they got the Hunt guy
Here's-
with all his nonsense.
Yeah,
and
well, he's gone. They got rid of him.
People getting hurt.
I will say they dumped him right away.
Yeah.
But
He'll
and
be working for Casper's Power Wash in 856-297-2984. He'll be getting down with the
you
ghost. very
get down
soon.
with a ghost. You're gonna hire
Kareem, get on the roof.
Get on the roof.
Tell Paul, make him do the decks.
Paul, make him do the decks. There you go. You got a guy. You'll be looking for.
That's
He's looking
right.
for a job now.
That's right. But no, yeah, no.
He won't be in football very.
I just saw the Eagles. They put Wentz down because of his back.
Did they really?
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
He's
yet.
done for the year.
He's done for the year.
He's done.
Oh, it's
Nick
gonna be
Foles. Time
Foles.
for Nick.
Time for Nick to step up. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, the Steelers got the last 3 weeks. I had a nice Antonio Brown jersey.
Yeah.
That I ripped in half like Hulk Hogan. And it went in the trash.
Yeah, I would have too.
Yeah, it went right in-
What was the deal? I mean, you hear all kind of conversations. What was the deal with Big Ben? He goes out and
He said he messed his rib up, and then it
but
took.
then he comes back in.
It took the Raiders staff or whatever,
Or
the people in
Steelers?
the locker room, the Steelers
Yeah.
staff. It took too long for the X-ray to come back, so he was
Oh,
supposed to come
jeez.
right back out.
Oh,
But you
okay.
can't make excuses. We
No.
always lose to the Raiders. My first game.
You know, there were some people I watched that actually that I know that actually called that and said, "I think the Raiders could win," and I went, "Nah."
The
I
Steelers
don't know."
never beat. Big Ben is 0-4 or 0-5 in
Yeah,
Oakland.
I think it's 0-5.
My
now.
first game at Heinz Field, 2008,
Yeah.
Sebastian Janikowski.
Oh,
60-yard field goal in
Wow.
the snow, like light snow, beat the Steelers with a 60-yard field goal.
Oh,
you talk
wow.
about make you sick to your stomach. 6-hour
yeah.
ride from Pittsburgh to Bridgeton.
not a good ride was
What?
it, on the way back.
I don't even want to talk football. I was more into canoeing than kayaking, whitewater rafting,
Whitewater rafting, getting
and
out
crabbing.
of.
Hated football. Couldn't stand it. Made me
Matt
sick.
Morgan, very funny guy. You'd like Matt Morgan, I'll tell you what. And I'll say it on this podcast, Matt, if you're out there, he runs a thing, and sometimes he goes by Fenris. And of course, the biggest thing out there, fuck Fenris. And he promotes that. He loves that. And he's got some shit out there, I'll tell you, that is just hysterical. Same thing, a no holds barred kind of guy.
Yeah, he
He'll
he
sing
sounds
and talk
good to me.
about anything. He is a funny son of a gun. And he runs a thing down Delaware toward Philly. I went down one night. It's funny as hell. He's a funny guy. So if you ever see that he's up
like
here,
to meet him.
Fenris or Matt Morgan, if you ever see that he's up this way, you got to go check him out because you'd really like him. I think you'd like him. Paul says that's right. Kareem Hunt gets to do roofs and decks.
Hey, it's on. Kareem, I'll get your number. Yeah, maybe
that's
not
what
doing
we should
anything.
do. That's what we should do here on the Public, John, because you know what? We're the public. We like to serve the public, too.
Yeah, I
So we'll
appreciate
see if we can't get word to Kareem Hunt and offer him a job. Because you know he ain't getting paid right now. He effed up big time. So let's
Dummy.
get him out there, big dumbass.
Super kicking
I
chicks.
know. Why would he? I don't understand. You know, that is more stupid. And then, of course, lied the whole time about it and all this stuff. And
That's what it is. You got
they said it wasn't the Chiefs. The Chiefs didn't know. As soon as supposedly the Chiefs saw the video, he was gone. But how does the NFL, who supposedly was doing an investigation, not have that?
Make no
They
sense.
said they didn't know it at all. I'm
Make
like,
no
here we
damn
go. We're
sense.
back to them not knowing. Phil Morris, Braves Phillies game with Casper's fun too, especially 100+ sunny days.
Man,
oh, I
that
bet that's awesome.
Well, before I had my
Awful.
weight loss surgery, I weighed 330
I
pounds.
saw some pictures. I was going to ask you about
Phil
that.
and
You're
I
a big boy.
had seats in right
So
field
was I,
on the
but-
damn gate, and it was hot. I was leaking.
Ugh.
Leaking.
Things were leaking out of places you didn't know you
Man,
had, right?
sweating.
Oh, man.
Ugh.
Oh, jeez.
That was, but you know, I've had a lot of good times with my dog. He's a good dude.
That's cool. I have to go there yet. I haven't been up to Citizens Bank yet.
Yeah, a lot of my buddies been chiming in last day because yes, I am an Atlanta Braves fan, and the Phillies did sign. The Phillies did sign McCutchen.
McCutchen.
Who cares?
Yeah, I don't think it's enough yet, but they are supposedly looking for more, and I don't think McCutchen's the McCutchen
Buddy
3 years
of mine,
ago.
where we were going hard on each other last night on Facebook, Mr. James Sykes. Jimbo Slice.
Jimbo Slice.
And the Big Earn band.
Oh, man.
He's got a new band, too.
Oh, does he?
I think it's called My Ex Lover. Great band. I mean, they're good.
Yeah?
I work with him. I call him every day singing songs to him. He starts laughing and hangs up on me.
Probably. That's what would happen to me if I started singing. You know what?
So,
Zach the other night for the telephone was trying to get me to. He hooked up. It was 2:00 in the morning, so we saw that nobody's watching it.
So
he hooked up
I
his
set the
deal.
alarm at 3 o'clock. And I slept right through it.
Did you?
I was going
You
to
know
chime in. Yeah, you guys would be out snoring.
Oh, we were up.
Man,
We were both up. Neither
out.
one of us went
Going
out.
sleep. Big time sleep.
Neither one. I don't even think either one of us took a cat nap. We just hung in there. I mean, we walked away from here for a couple minutes and let the other one do it. But neither one of us laid down, took a nap, or nothing like that. We stayed on. We kept plugging. So I'll give him credit for that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I still can't believe the people that it irks me in my head just thinking of how many homeless people there are in Cumberland County. That's crazy.
It is.
It's nuts.
It's Cumberland County, New Jersey. They've got a big homeless problem, but the M25 initiative, and I'm going to post that the web link on my page, and as well as the Public John page on how you can still donate, folks, because they're leaving the donate link at Quinn Broadcasting up until Friday.
If I can ask all of my friends, I mean, I'm not tooting my own horn, but
and it is still on
a
the
lot
Quinn
of
Broadcasting.
you guys out there, please donate. I mean, it's cold as shit.
Oh, it's going to get colder.
Man.
We're only in December.
That
Like
GMC's got the
January,
heated
February.
seats, that heated steering wheel.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I mean,
Can you imagine?
No, I can't imagine sleeping outside.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you kidding me?
I couldn't imagine sleeping in a car.
No way,
let
brother.
alone.
No way.
Oh. All right. Well, we got to get on to some happier subjects because this is the Public John, and right now, Albert, we're giving a shit too much. Right now, well,
Being
not
too
never,
damn nice.
never too
It's
much.
time to
But
get
we're being,
unfiltered.
it's not that we're not. Yeah, we got to get back to
A lot of people know me that I'm very straightforward.
You know what?
Very
I do
unfiltered.
want you. We were talking earlier. I do want you. It sounds like a shameless plug. And pug. That fucking dog shitting on the floor is a shameless pug.
That's why I tell people when they want something, you know what you tell them?
Yeah.
You want in one hand, you shit in the other, and see which
There
one
you
fills
go.
up
See
first.
which one you get first. You know which one
That's
you're
right.
going to get first.
That's my grandpa taught me that.
Did he?
Yes, that's right.
Oh,
that's
man.
right.
I forget what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, because my brain is fried still from that money. It really is. It's like, you know how you have an 8-cylinder car?
Yeah.
I'm only running on about 5 to 6 cylinders, man.
Get
It's
more
a little
coffee. I'll
bit-
get you some more coffee.
No, I don't want
A
any
shot
more
of Crown.
coffee. No, this one's still
Crown vanilla.
Well, then we might have. I might have to sacrifice
Shots.
myself. And,
Paulie, shots.
that's what he said
That's right.
earlier.
You know, you know what time it is.
He knows. In January, it's the third Friday. There it goes again. I am literally going to throw this in front of a friggin' tractor trailer.
Out front.
You know what I'm going to do? I know what I'm going to do. One night now, it says change the sensor. I knew it would, and it's 2 days early. So if you guys have the pump and you know what I'm going through, because I'm about to actually, instead of taking the chance on it surviving with the tractor trailer, I'm going to stick it under a wheel of something parked and let it just crush the fucking thing. I'm so pissed off at it. Yeah,
F-bomb.
I hate this thing. And then if I change the sensor tonight, you know what will happen, and like I said, anybody watching or listening will know, is it makes you calibrate every 2 to 3 hours.
So
There's noise and it vibrates up
That wakes you up in the middle of the night.
Right.
Shit.
And you're not supposed to take it
Shit.
off for more than an hour. Let me explain what's going to happen tonight. Because the son of a bitch doesn't work right, all right, it's going to come off. I'm not changing jack
That's right.
until tomorrow morning when I wake the hell up. Then I'll change it because it's bullshit.
That's
all
right.
It is.
That's right.
And because I don't know what it does. And half the time the sensor is supposed to tell you what your reading is. It's automatic. And if I test it with a tester, it's never 100% right. So I think the sensor part is bullshit. And so I'm doing
That's
it.
what I
I'm
looking
gonna start
forward
doing it at
to.
my leisure, and somebody's gonna go, well, it's never gonna work right if that's what you do. You know what? It doesn't work right when I follow the friggin' directions
Now,
either.
do you still got to do the like insulin needle or?
Well, that's what it is the pump
That's-
feeds you the
okay,
insulin.
okay.
The sensor is supposed to tell you, here's where your insulin
I would say I would try to get that for my dad, but John, my dad is my dad is like 6'4",
Right.
330, 340 pounds.
Right.
That thing ain't got a chance. That
No.
thing be against the wall.
No. You
Big
know,
Albert
exactly.
demolished that thing.
Yeah,
Tapped
I was
out.
gonna
That
say, if
thing
your
cooked.
dad's like me,
Yeah,
I'm
he
about
knew.
ready to throw it now, and your dad's a
No.
bigger guy, he'll throw this
No.
thing, and I don't blame him. You know what? I would throw it, if I was gonna throw it, which my arms are effed up, but if I was gonna throw it, I would throw it underhand very fast because that's about the only way I can get any speed going, and then, son of a bitch, into a goddamn concrete wall.
It happens.
And bam! I
happens.
want this
Pieces.
thing, and it's coming out of this cover that's protected. I want this thing in so
Pretty
many
much covered.
pieces. I really do. Oh, hi, Rhonda. That's my homegirl. Who's Rhonda? I didn't see Rhonda. Did you see somebody say something to her, Rhonda?
That
Do you know what that's about?
nope.
Phil Morris says, hi, Rhonda. That's my homegirl. Okay.
Maybe it was Rhonda when they're watching.
Oh, maybe Rhonda's watching on your feed or a different feed that I don't see or something. But if you are, hi, Rhonda. Rhonda's his homegirl.
Well, like I said,
I
John,
don't know who Rhonda is. Do you know?
I'd like to say this again. No, I don't, but I'd like to say I would like to thank you and appreciate you for letting me
No.
come on your show.
Oh,
tonight.
no problem. We're having some fun.
Means a lot.
Oh, good. Now quit being so goddamn sentimental and nice, and let's get
All right,
to the shit.
scumbags.
All right, you bastards. All right. First off, if you got power wash and need, don't be a cheap bastard. Call my
Yes,
friend
listen.
Albert, son of a bitch.
You scumbags can call me. I'll clean you
Call
all
him.
up.
He'll clean you up.
I'll
He'll
clean
hook you up,
I'll hook
too.
you up, clean you up, get down with the ghost.
Get down with the freaking
There
guy.
it is,
Oh, it's
Rhonda.
Rhonda Sorolla. I used to work with Rhonda years ago. She's saying hi, Phil. If it's the same Rhonda, Rhonda, is this you? Hi guys, is this you? Even if I didn't
No.
work with her, what's she
Yeah.
gonna say? Hey, is this you? No, it's not me, asshole. Who do you think it is? Of course it's me. I think I worked with Rhonda in Buna, if I remember right. She was an EMT and a rescue worker, but she was also a police dispatcher
Tell
for a
you,
while.
get you a good laugh when
Yeah?
you type in Buna on your iPhone.
Yeah.
It comes up. It says Buena,
Well, it comes up Buena.
Buena.
Yeah, everybody always used to laugh
Buena.
when, if I wasn't here, like if I was out west or somewhere else, and they said, "Where'd you work?" Or and I'd say Buna, and they went, "Buna, how's that spelled?" And you
Buena.
say it, and they go, "No, you're saying it wrong."
It's like with a W.
I was like,
Buena.
"Well, look, you don't understand. I know I'm saying it right."
Good times.
Yep, there she
Yeah.
was. Yep, that is her. How you doing? How you been? I thought I saw you one time at a doctor's office but I was on painkillers, so I wasn't sure it was you.
All perked up.
Oh man, I was.
Speaking of that,
What you
the
got?
zombies. No,
Oh.
the zombies in Millville are crazy.
Oh, the zombies
Me
in
and Paul and myself have a
Right.
zombie count when we're going through Millville. Now I'm not
Oh,
knocking
really?
all the other towns.
I was gonna say, wait a
but
minute,
Man,
don't make too much fun of Millville.
woo,
I know there's
you
zombies
boys-
in Millville, but the town's good.
I
Good
got a
town.
lot of buddies that are Millville cops, Millville
Yeah.
firemen.
Yeah.
Man, them
They got a
zombies,
tough job.
What? Them zombies are out of control.
Oh,
We counted like 15 one day.
we were at the
Zombies.
Millville parade. We were covering the Millville parade.
How many zombies you see?
Oh,
They were out there like Michael Jackson.
they were,
doing the thriller dance.
There were cast directors from The Walking Dead coming around
Yeah.
going, "Yep, you'll do,
Yeah,
you'll
that's
do,
right.
you'll
Yeah.
do, you'll do."
Eating
And
it.
I figure they
Eating
don't
their
need
arms.
to. They don't need to make them up. They can just take them in. And go, okay.
That's right.
So, so it's one of those deals where there was one. We were done the parade and we're packing everything up, and I'm talking to one of the girls that works here, and this woman come walking towards us, and walked around us, and we're looking at her.
Yeah.
I'm going,
Yep.
"Can I help you?" and all that. And then as she was going to leave, she actually, like on purpose, looked like bumped into the girl.
Yeah, she was going.
And we were both kind of in shock, and I'm like, "I can't believe that." And she's
No.
like, "Yeah, she's looking at me. I can't believe it." Then we walked her, just walking. I said, "Oh man, she's got more chemicals in her
Boy, she's
than
on
a
that-
Dow
she's-
factory."
She's on that
Oh
shit.
man. I'm okay, Rhonda. I look at it this way: it was more, and still is, broken bones and muscles, but it's not a couple other things that I've had. So. Broken bones and muscles, they're either going to ache or they're going to get fixed. Right now they ache. There's nothing I can do. At wintertime they ache and all that. And I think the time you saw me, I was either getting ready for surgery or just had surgery. Or I think I was getting ready for shoulder surgery. But things happen. So life happens.
I think that's a game called life.
Yeah, it's not always the great game. It's always like it could be the other one. You roll and it's double
crap out.
Snake eye.
Yeah, crap out.
Son of a bitch. So happens. So, but thanks for asking and thanks for checking. I'm glad. I hope you're doing okay as well. That's cool. Yeah, I had some good times there doing police work. That was always fun. Well, it wasn't always fun. I shouldn't say that. But
my brother-in-law was a cop.
was he?
I think he was in Glassboro for a little bit.
Was he?
I think so.
Cool. Good for him. I like the keyword was. If he
Was.
was and he got
was.
out,
Yeah,
or
he
she
got out. He
whoever
got
it
out.
was, done.
He got out. Now he's doing a good thing. He's taking care of the only thing that matters is he's taking care of my sister. That's
Well,
all.
there you go. That's all
she's
that
happy.
matters.
She's happy.
That's all that matters. As long as your sister's happy, as long as family's happy.
She's happy.
But yep, you're watching the Public John podcast, and it's also being listened to, hopefully by you, on wildfireradio.com, which today is Wednesday, December 12th. We should be on Wildfire probably sometime tomorrow on Thursday the 13th. Also on iTunes, just look up the Public John. Same with Google Play, and I understand Spotify as well. So that's pretty cool, and we're going to keep it on Facebook here. And actually, I usually end up putting the video on YouTube.
There you go.
So you're going to be on YouTube,
There
brother.
you
Going to make
see
you a
it. That's
star,
right.
man.
YouTube famous.
YouTube famous. That's why
right.
I'm swearing and shit.
That's
I don't
right.
give a shit.
That'd be all right.
It's all mine at this point, so that's why I'm swearing and stuff. And it's not really why on purpose. It's just something pisses me off. Bang.
I'm very, very thankful you had me here.
No, well, I'm glad. So listen, I was talking earlier, January, whatever the third Friday is, if somebody wants to look it up, I want to say it's the 15th, but if somebody's out there and feels like helping me out without me having to try to look it up, whatever the third Friday is, or Joshua Suey, if you're listening still, if he is in the production room, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's about to tell you in a second.
Let me know what the third Friday is, because we're going to be at Leatherhead Comedy Club. I think I already said where it was, right?
Say it again.
I'll say it again.
Show. Say it.
That's true. You know what?
This is your
That's
show.
a damn fine point right there.
John, quit bullshitting and
Quit
tell the people.
bullshitting.
Quit bullshitting.
Yeah,
Tell the
shut the
people.
trap and open the trap.
There you
So
go.
There it is. Route 30 and Route 50. That was a different show, so you're right. It's a good thing I am. Route 30 and Route 50 in Egg Harbor City. The reason it's called Leatherhead. It's the old firehouse in Egg Harbor City.
There you go, people.
Yep, Leatherhead Comedy Club is upstairs inside the Leatherhead Pub. And Jersey Comedy, we're running, and for January, we're going to run an open mic. We're going to have a headliner there as well to end things up. I'm probably going to host. But if you've been told that you're funny, if somebody said to you, man, you should go on stage, or you think you can for whatever reason, this is going to be your chance. You're going to see posts, but come on out, and we're going to give you about 5 minutes or 8 minutes to give it a shot and see what happens, right? If you get laughs, okay. But at least then you'll know. And sometimes we find somebody out there.
January 18th is the third Friday for Mr. Suey.
There it is.
That is
And
a
if
bad
anybody,
man.
January 18th, I kind of thought that's what it was, but I wasn't sure.
It's all right.
No, please. There it is. January
Josh,
18th,
on point.
Egg Harbor City. It's going to be about 8 o'clock. I'm going to have flyers out on this page and on my page and on a bunch of pages.
And I'm putting Josh Suey in for Mr. Millville. I hope he wins Mr. Millville. He
Oh,
wins for
that's
it.
right. There is a Mr. Millville
Josh,
contest,
that's right.
isn't there?
That's right.
Yeah, we should all vote. And as they used to
Josh.
say in Chicago, vote early, vote often.
That's right.
Josh Suey, man about town. Thank you, Josh, for producing the show tonight. And thanks for the info and being right on top of the question and everything
Sharp,
else.
boy, sharp like a razor.
That set is, yes. Where I'm at is getting a lot of good use this week. Somebody gave us, Dave Virgilio. He works at Quinn Broadcasting.
Very nice.
And so he knows, yes, it is. But it's all been in either good fun or it's been productive. So that's good. Thanks, Dave, for watching. That's cool. So he's the production director. Actually, he's in charge of all the producing.
That's Big Dave.
That's Big Dave from
Dave,
here. Yep,
Big Dave,
Big
that's
Dave.
right.
He's HDIC, the head Dave in charge.
That's right.
That was close.
That's
You were
close
wondering
one.
what I was going to say.
No, this is your show. You say whatever you want.
That's true, but
You're
it's just
uncensored right now.
It's just a matter. You're a businessman, and you're going.
Shit.
I hope he doesn't say anything.
No,
okay, I
no,
can live
no.
with that one. All right.
I know. I'm good old Albert from Newport. I've heard it all.
That's true.
Not seen it all, but I've heard a lot.
But
No,
you've heard a
said
lot,
it.
Albert, from
Absolutely.
Newport. I bet you
Absolutely.
have. So So yeah, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna open it up to people that, if you've ever thought you've been funny and want to give it a shot, or want to see what goes on with some that do, or want to come out and support friends, or see some people like, I always like to say you might crash and burn, or you may become the next.
Be the Kevin Hart of Egg Harbor.
Kevin Hart.
Where's Egg Harbor City?
Egg Harbor City. Yeah.
That's right.
Did you see? I'm going to bring this shit up. All right. Because
There we go.
Here we go. Now
Here we go, Josh.
Josh, be ready. It really kind of pisses me off. Don't get me wrong. Well, no, screw that. Lately, comedians and comics, and I mean even famous ones, are really coming under fire for when they tell jokes, all right, because they may be politically insensitive or it might offend somebody. It's a friggin' joke, people. Kevin Hart was scheduled to host the Oscars. Somebody dug into one of his comic sets. He used some kind of a name or something, or a slur in his set. He was telling a joke. All right? Does that mean he means the slur in a negative? No. And it's a joke. You know what? He's African American. Do you know how many times people tell African American jokes? Especially African Americans on stage. And it doesn't mean that you feel a certain way or a hatred. But because of that particular joke, the Oscars contacted him and said, could you please reconsider? And he had said it's a joke, whatever, and the Oscars were thinking about still letting him, and then he pulled out.
Well, if I'll throw this out
you
there
know what?
tonight. If,
it's a freaking joke, people.
If Kevin Hart is watching this right now, hey, Kevin Hart, if you're not doing anything Friday, you can get your little ass up on a ladder and you work for Casper
That's right.
Power Washing.
You know what? You can work for Casper Power Washing and use all the slurs you want up on the roof and the deck with Kareem Hunt, right?
Yeah, you and Kareem Hunt can get your asses up there and get to work.
That's right.
And Paul will tell you, get the deck done.
Paul say, get that deck done.
And the best thing to say, get to work, you scumbum.
You get to work, you scumbag. My buddy would go, get the stuffing, get the stuffing. He gets all fired
that's
up.
crazy. People are too sensitive anymore. I mean,
really, that's the part.
I'm like you. I'm very unfiltered. But I've learned, now 2018, you got to keep your mouth shut. I was the president of the union a few years ago at the prison.
Yeah.
I still got my hand in it a little bit, but man, it's just.
Yeah, I mean,
people are so insensitive now, and even to claim the racist and the prejudice, and you ask somebody to do something, they suck their. Give you the air brake, jeez.
Yeah, give you the air brake. Yeah.
I'm waiting for Paul to do that to me on Friday.
Oh man, he'll kill you.
Paul, hey, I need a hose. Psst, man,
kiss my
Albert.
Kiss my ass. Hey, don't say ass because that's offensive to me.
Yeah, Albert. I feel. Oh man, if Paul ever did any of that, claim the offensive things I said to him,
man. Do you know how much of my material? And I'm not overly filthy. Mine's more angry and stuff. But there is stuff like between the words I'll use and some of the stuff I talk about, and I'm pretty low key compared to some people that would get thrown out if I had to worry about. Here's the good part for me. I'm never hosting the fucking Oscars. All right, I'm not doing it. No, you don't understand. It's not going to happen because if they ask me, I'm going to tell them to kiss my ass. All right.
You always tell them they can kiss my cornbread ass.
Yeah, there you go. I like cornbread. That's good. And I do like some.
That means I got a little South to me.
Yeah, I don't need the bullshit. Somebody says, "Hey, you want to host an Oscar?" No, I don't want to host the Oscars. You know what? I didn't see most of the friggin' movies.
That's right, Phil. Phil will tell you, comedians are a dying breed. Art of comedy will be a thing of the past.
You know what?
You know what? I'm saying, I'm going to put this on record with you, Mr. Harris.
Yeah, go ahead.
On January 18th, I'm going to have my bull-headed ass up there in Egg Harbor City, and I'm going to laugh.
That's all.
I'm not saying I'm going to get on the stage, but my ass
good.
Laugh.
Nope.
And I'm taking Phil Morris with me as long as he's
bring Phil Morris.
As long as he's not on call.
As long as you're not on call, Phil Morris, please come out. You know what? Here's the kind of guy I am. You and Phil Morris can be my guests.
There you go, Phil.
So,
hey, Paul. We'll bring your dusty ass too.
There you go. Get the stepping.
Get your cornbread ass in the truck.
Get your cornbread asses in the truck and get to Egg Harbor City on January 18th.
A lot of my coworkers, that's what they say. You can tell the difference between the people who are south of Route 40, north of 40, south of 40, and north of 40. You just got they talk different.
They do. Oh yeah, absolutely. But it really does. It really does kind of piss me off. Somebody's making a comment here about isn't comedy supposed to shine a big light? Margie's saying all the stuff that makes us uncomfortable and laugh at it. Yeah, that's one thing. The other thing is there's a freedom of speech thing. The other part about comedy is if you go to a comedy show, you're going to laugh, and you got to expect that.
You make you laugh real quick?
Go ahead.
You know what's going to shine?
What's going to
That
shine?
goddamn house when Paul Power washes that Joker on Friday.
Yeah,
that's
what's going to shine.
Get you some of that.
Do you know what's funny about that? That's a shameless fucking plug
That's
right
it.
there.
That's
And
it.
you know what?
Yo, Josh Shuey was doing plugs earlier, so
Yes,
I'm
he
going to get
was.
my little plug in right now.
Oh, the Oscars.
But I'm not going to say that. There it is.
There it is. Josh Shuey says yes. There it is, folks. We've got our mics on. I think you can still hear us too. Look at that before and after picture.
Look at Paul. Paul putting in that work.
He's putting the work on the, what's that, the sidewalk out
Yeah.
there? Oh,
Before,
man.
how dirty it was.
Before, look at that.
Look at that.
And now it looks blue, for Christ's
Yeah.
sake. I thought they were black, for crying out loud. Oh, they're up on the deck. That's what Kareem Hunt will be doing up there. Yep, there you go, Kareem. All right.
Get down with the
Oh,
ghost.
man. That's funny.
Kevin Hart, Kareem, you guys are your asses are in trouble, boy.
Josh, so,
Josh, you're my man.
Josh, our boy right there, putting that on there. That's awesome. Thanks, Josh. And I really do mean thanks. That's pretty cool. Paul Merritt even says, yep, that's right.
That's
that
right. He knows what
Oscars
time
are
it is.
pretentious cesspool.
Knows what time it is.
He knows
You
what
gotta
time it is.
watch.
What time? I'm the same way. What time is it? It's time for me to give a shit.
That's
Nope,
right.
it's not.
No,
Never
you
mind.
can't.
I don't. You know what?
People are so insensitive anymore, John.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's what I mean.
Like,
Things are so out of control in this.
Like this past year, now I'm going to get sensitive on you again for a second. This past year, 2018,
Right.
I've never realized yet. I took a step back. Had a
Right.
lot of shit happen in my life this past year, good and bad.
Right.
And you don't really realize your friends you got, who's got your back, until you take a step back
Till
and you
something
see
happens.
people. Man,
Till something happens, you
I'm
find out
telling
who's
you,
there for
quick,
you and who's not.
quick,
Yeah, you do. You
quick.
really do. Yep, absolutely.
And that's the only
you always
sensitive part.
keep that. You always know that. You know what I mean? But you're right. You find out what was the old term, fair weather friend. You know?
Yeah.
As long as it's sunny out, I'm with you, pal. But man, the first trouble you got,
They-
you know, they're disappearing, and your true friends come to the
this
forefront.
past year is really, I mean, like I said, this was my best year power washing.
Right.
I got my hand in a little bit of everything. I got
Right.
the politics going. I'm trying to be like Jim Quinn one day.
Oh man, I see.
got big shoes to
that's,
fill.
I was going to say that's a lofty goal,
yeah.
but you
What?
know, you got to
Hey.
kind of, you know.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
I was just gonna
Casper's
say-
power washing wasn't built in a day. Another shameless
Man,
plug.
another shameless plug. You have no shame, do you?
None.
Fuck no.
No,
I don't
no,
care.
no.
I like that. That's good.
Nope.
At least the man admits it. That's the thing.
Shit, or get off the pot. You know
That's
what time
right.
it is.
Yeah, that's it. There it is, right there. No shame in this man's
No,
game, I'm
no,
telling you. But you
no,
know what? I'm all right with
absolutely
that because he does a good job and he's a funny guy. and he's a good
I
friend.
mean, you
He's a
gotta
good guy.
laugh. Laughter is what makes everything happen. Like a lot of people will tell you. And I mean,
Hell
you got
yeah.
people watching tonight.
Oh yeah.
And I'm always happy-go-lucky. Life is too damn short. I've
Yeah.
lost too many friends over crazy shit, drugs, drinking and driving,
Yeah.
accidents, and the suicide awareness. And,
Oh,
man,
and that's
it's just-
important too. Always,
Yeah.
you know, if you have, there are suicide awareness hotlines, and I feel bad because I don't have those numbers at the ready, but they're easily found, and you can always, if you know how to contact me, do that if you're a friend, and if you're feeling like you have something, I will get
Man,
you to
get on the
somebody.
damn phone.
Right,
I
I
can't-
will get you to somebody. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a pro
I
friend
can't
of
tell
mine.
you the amount of phone calls ever since I joined for the union at the prison.
Right.
Of phone calls of coworkers
Yeah.
that I've built a relationship with, just to shoot shit with, to see where they're at, where they're going. They lost loved ones. They're
Right.
going through shit. And
Yep.
it's really. It's nice that when you can count on somebody to know to pick up the damn phone, and
Yeah.
that's how I was raised. And
Yeah.
I mean, to help people out.
Yeah.
That's my only weakness. I got too much of a kind heart.
Yep. If you do say so yourself.
I
You're
do.
a humble motherfucker.
I'm on. Yeah, John Harrison said it.
There it is.
Humble pie.
Humble
But speaking
pie,
of humble
baby.
pie, we're going to whip
Talk
Tom
about it.
Brady's cornbread ass this
Oh,
weekend.
there we go.
Steelers.
There's the prediction. He's
Let's
still
go
talking
Steelers.
Steelers. Yes, sir.
I'm going
baby.
to say the score is going to be 34-24 Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ooh, there you go. Write that down, folks.
34-24.
34-24 Pittsburgh. Albert Casper Jr.'s
Man.
prediction
Tom
for the
Brady.
Steelers-Patriots
He is
game
going
this
to
week.
whip our ass.
Oh,
I don't even want to go. It's going to be so bad. I'm
he's
just
making
sitting there
like-
witness this shit.
he's like
I'm
making
going to
two
Pittsburgh.
predictions in one.
I'm getting Primanti's brothers, and I also want to tell Josh
Tell Josh.
that he was talking about pizza earlier. You guys were talking about pizza.
Bim's Pizza.
Man, listen. I ain't got nothing against Bims. If you don't go to Big John's 455 3344. Get a
Holy
Big
cow.
John's Pizza. You people should all be ashamed of yourself.
I think it's the first guest I ever had who was actually
listen,
sponsored by
Listen,
somebody
and now,
else.
And now
Jesus
this
Christ.
goes out to my friend Al Dooley. This
Oh,
is his
man.
saying.
What's
Don't
his
get
saying?
mad.
Don't get mad.
Fuck all that noise. You don't go to Big John's. Big John's is the spot.
Oh, I'm not mad at you.
No.
I'm not mad at you.
You get
And
that
you know
party.
what?
You get that party tray with the extra cheese,
I was
half
gonna say-
sausage, half pepperoni.
Yeah, Big John's actually
What?
had pizza available for us
Man.
and for the people of Bridgeton outside at the parade.
That's right.
Yeah, he
right.
did. So I grabbed me a couple
the
slices
guy-
from Big John's.
And if you go out to Vineland, the guy, Pizza Queen. I went to
Okay.
high school with the guy. You know, I feel horrible. I forget his name. He wears glasses. He was a few years older than me.
Okay.
But he owns Pizza Queen. He
Okay.
worked at Big John's all
Did he?
as a kid.
Yeah.
So when Red passed away, God bless Red, he started out there, and
Okay.
it tastes. I mean, listen,
Good stuff, huh?
it tastes. I'm not saying Big John's has changed. It has a little bit.
Right.
You can taste the difference.
Yeah.
But Pizza Queen, if you're in Vineland, yeah.
Well,
Throwing them
Bim's-
shameless plugs out there.
All right. And
All
you know,
them people.
And Bim's is good. Yeah, let's give Bim's a prop to
hey, I'm not,
Millville.
hey, Bims, I
Oh,
apologize.
that's Millville, different.
I've
Different.
never had a pizza from there, so I can't.
Good.
I'm just saying.
It's good stuff.
I'm just
It
saying.
really is. Bim's
if
is
you
good
ain't
stuff.
down with Big,
And hey,
let's see
do
what
you
Paul
know-
said. That's right. Big John's.
Big
is the
John's.
shit.
Oh no, it was good. I was glad he had it there. I'll tell you
Look,
what.
I just gave you the recipe. Party tray, extra cheese, half sausage, half pepperoni. Can't beat it.
Yeah, but you know the biggest thing is the sauce.
It is.
In pizza, the biggest thing is the sauce. You
It's-
make a
it's
good
sweet.
sauce.
Some people
then
say
boom.
Big John's is too sweet. You know what I tell
Well,
them?
you know what? Everybody has their like and
Hey.
their dislikes. Do you know?
I know a lot of people.
I'm gonna make Josh Suey laugh right
Yeah.
now. You ready? Yeah, he's gonna laugh right now. Do you know how Bim's got its name?
No, I don't. Tell
Okay.
Tell me.
All right.
Make me
Right
laugh.
now, Josh Suey's going, oh, you got to be kidding me. Somebody else watching, Amber Lynn's watching, she's going to go, no, not again. So what happens is, long time ago, well, not that long ago, because today's Jim Quinn's birthday, and he's only 37.
Happy birthday. What?
Yeah. I asked him, I said,
Hey,
how old
shit. Hey, Jimmy Quinn. I
Oh, my
I
God.
did tell him happy birthday today.
You did
That's
good.
right.
You
37.
should. 37. He said. I asked him. I said, are you,
Slickster.
I said, are you 35? He goes, oh, no, I got to be
37.
honest. I'm a little older than that. And he says, I'm 37. I said, okay. Yeah, Bim's got its name because Jim Quinn and Bob Smith were two teachers in the Millville school system.
Okay.
They got together, bought this thing, and put it all together. And they took the B from Bob's name and the other two
from
letters
Jim.
M and put it together and made it Bim's Pizza.
So you telling me that Jim Quinn also had a part of Bim's Pizza?
He was a half
Son
owner
of
of
a
Bim's
bitch.
Pizza. Yeah, he does
Look,
not.
look.
And it's still there. Jim doesn't own it anymore or have a piece of it. He doesn't have a piece of the pie anymore at Bim's. Oh, puns are flowing right there. Tell me Josh Suey isn't at the
Josh
ready.
is, boy, I
Josh
told
is
you,
on
I'm
it,
sharp
boy.
as
He
a
is.
razor.
Man, he is. He's on this. And,
Sharp as
of
a
course,
razor.
he's also
Well,
laughing right
I'm
now
gonna have
because
to do
that's
the
the
challenge.
inside joke about
Yeah,
Bim's.
they'll be mad at me. I'll go to Bim's
You
with a
need to
slice
go
of
to
Big
Bim's.
John's
Yep.
and a slice of Bim's.
Okay.
And I got it, and I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to be neutral because
Yep.
my
No.
heart. I'm a Big John's.
Well,
I'm
you-
Bristol
it
High School.
might be hard for you to
Class
be
of
neutral
01,
then.
VHS. We go hard.
Might be hard for you. Denise Arrigo, two handsome men. Hey, she said. She actually spelled like that. Hey, Denise, how are you?
That's my buddy Jared's mom.
Is
Best
it?
Spanish teacher
All right.
in Millville. As everybody's always said.
I keep hearing that. I really do.
I said it about 800 times.
Did you? I've heard it all over the place. A lot of people have said she was the best Spanish teacher in Millville. So, hi, Denise. Thank you for watching. And is there somebody else in the picture behind Albert or something? I don't see what's going on here. Because I got this 73-day-old growth here or whatever it is I got, and this thing isn't looking. And I'm still in a half coma, I think. Phil Morris, the show went from shots to plugs.
That's
That's right.
right.
Ha ha ha. And get them plugs, brother. Get them
So
in, brother.
I'm going to throw another plug out there.
Oh, Jesus
January 18th.
Oh, okay. You can throw that one out. Yeah.
Leatherhead
Comedy
Store.
Club.
I'm sorry.
No,
Comedy
you're good.
Club. Come out. John Harris will be there.
I'll be hosting.
I will be there.
You'll be
signing
there.
autographs.
That's right.
Throwing high fives. Down
doing
low,
high
on the
fives, down
backside,
low, backside,
on the
whatever,
backside.
however you want the acknowledgement,
And,
we'll do it.
Everybody come out. It's
going to be a
Enjoyed it.
fun time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
actually,
get a
this
good laugh.
Friday, if you're not doing, if any of yous aren't doing anything, we'll be at Naomi's Cafe on Tilton Road in Northfield.
There you go, people.
8 o'clock, the show starts. It's called the 375 days till next Christmas fun night.
There you go.
I'm looking.
There you go.
Get the stress relief out for next year already, for Christ's sake.
This year's been a crazy year.
Oh, this is
Like
crazy.
I said,
I'm looking
I had
forward
a
to
great
next
year.
year.
How was your year so far this year?
It
It doesn't matter how your year was.
Exactly.
No,
It really doesn't matter. But now I have an eardrum puncture. Thank you. What the
No,
fuck?
how was 18 for you?
18 was a little rough. 18 was a little rough.
But it got better that year.
It got better as I'm doing this. Yeah, I
Got you.
had some personal injuries. That's all. Personally, it was kind of tough, but the rest of it, the rest of it's been pretty good.
Like I said, I'm glad I met you. Great so far this year. You and Zachariah. He loves it when I say his name like
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Who?
He
Josh.
cringes.
Zachariah. Look at
Zachary,
that boy.
look at that
that face, boy.
He's zooming it in and out
Boy,
like
look
high.
at that.
Like it's
$1 million
3D.
smile. I know
Zach
Zach's
Reed's
watching
3D
right now.
card.
Zach's my man.
I don't think he is.
That is my man.
But 3D Zach Reed.
And I wanted to ask you,
Sure.
how did you sleep the
Like
other
trivia.
day after that telethon? Or
You know what?
That 24. Did you sleep like a baby?
You could say that. I heard this from another comic somewhere, but I think it was true. I slept like a baby. I wet myself. I was hungry. I was screaming for my mama, and I was rolling around in the crib. So I probably did sleep like a baby.
That's what I was thinking. You know what? That's the first thing I thought about when I got up that next day. I was like, damn, I wonder if them dudes how tired they are.
I made a mistake, and I'm going to tell you folks now, don't ever do it. If you are that tired that you are drowsy, don't drive home.
You know,
I drove
didn't think
home, and
about
I
that.
have a long drive, and I literally like almost woke up in a couple of places I shouldn't have. Like I took the right road somehow, but a couple times found myself in the wrong lane. Please, folks, if you're tired, I mean, I know we always say don't drink and drive, but I can tell you now, a lot of you folks out there are working 2 jobs, like talking with you and everything.
Yeah.
If you're at the point where you're really exhausted and you're really tired, please don't drive, because you just don't know what's going to happen to you. I'll tell you, I pulled over a couple times because I was like, wow, I shouldn't have done that.
$1 million
Had the
question
air
of the
conditioner on.
$1 million question today. What road do you hate driving on?
Oh, God.
I can't stand
I'll tell you-
49 from Ocean City. Oh, I hate it. It's dark.
Yeah, it gets the same way. It's a very dark road. Where I live, same thing. The town where I live in, once you get off of, in this case, the White Horse Pike,
Okay.
and you go back, all dark, deer will pop
Man,
out from everywhere.
yeah.
It is scary, and I got about 10 miles to go on that when I get off that road, so it's like, wow. And I'll take main roads rather than the shortest distance because, like you said, the road is dark.
Absolutely.
You can't see. Anything can happen. So, Danny Van Meter's watching. Danny, how you doing? Danny, you probably may know of. He's got over in, is it toward Hopewell, near the Bridgeton? He has the Christmas lights show every year.
Oh, yeah. I saw him one the other night. Yeah, absolutely.
Danny,
Yep.
tell me what it's called so I can tell people, because you're going to have it again this Saturday night. And he puts a donation box out front. And
Okay.
all the donations this year, he's donating back. And he's already got,
And
I think it was $350 in donations.
Danny puts lights up for the donations.
Yes.
Danny, do me a favor.
He's giving it actually to M25 this year.
Do me a favor. Put it up out there, and see if I want to come out there and see your lights and bring them Casper kids out there so we can see them lights. An hour later, Suey kid wants to come and take the damn box down.
We're almost done,
Yeah,
and he's
thanks.
like, "This is in my way."
He's still sharp
There
as
it
a
is.
razor blade.
You know what? He's like,
still is.
I think it was one of those things where this is just bugging me, John. Will you get rid of it? And he said, well, he obviously won't. He's too
box.
fat and lazy, so I'll get rid of it and get
There
it
it
out of
is.
camera sight. So thank you, Joshua.
Can I give Mr. Van Meter a plug?
I was just going to say I'm going to do it right here, or you can. Yeah, why don't you read it? Go ahead.
Let's everybody stop out. Kennedy Drive, 6 Kennedy Drive, Bridgeton, New Jersey, historic Bridgeton, New Jersey.
Yep.
Go out there and see Mr. Daniel Van Meter, the house of lights of Van Meter's lights. He's got a donation box out there.
Yes, he
Don't be a
does.
scumbag. Throw a couple dollars in the damn box. It's going through the M25 to help everybody out. I mean, come on, yeah.
Yep, it's the M25 Code Blue initiative. And thank you, Danny, for donating that money this year. But if nothing else, go out there and see that because they put a lot of work in. It's a
Absolutely.
beautiful. I looked up some of the stuff.
I can't wait
previous
to take
years.
my kids out there.
I was going to say I'm taking the ride down.
Either
I'm gonna
two things
take
are
a
going to
peek.
happen.
What's
Either
gonna
they're going to
happen?
like the lights, or they're going to say, "Dad, we want ice cream."
Right. You want ice cream?
Well, ice cream and lights.
Like the lights.
That's
and
right.
actually, he was telling me that they have hot chocolate out there and they have some things for the kids.
I'll
and
let you
stuff.
know right now.
Tell me right now.
Zach Reed is watching.
Zach
My
Reed
man
is
Zach.
watching. Z-Man in the
With a $1
house.
million smile.
There it
Look,
is.
hold
Z-Man
on,
in the
hold
house.
on. There it is.
We've only got a couple
My
minutes
man,
left, but he
my man
piped in.
Zach.
There it is. We've been doing this all night, brother. It's been high def and now 3D. He keeps
That's right,
putting it in
that's
and
right.
out there. So it's been fun. I wish somebody had said it sooner. Then I probably would have moved it or asked Josh to earlier, Phil. I didn't. Was it obstructing in anything? I don't know. But thanks, Joshua, for moving it. I appreciate it. Van Meter's House of Lights.
There it is.
Is what it's called. 6 Kennedy Drive, Bridgeton, New Jersey. It's Saturday night. Please head over and see that. And like I said, there's also a donation box, and they have a couple things for the kids. And I believe, Danny, you can clarify, but I think, didn't you say that Santa Claus was going to be there, I
What?
think? Yeah.
I missed Santa the other night on the telethon. I tapped out. I
and
was
you need
so-
Santa, too. You
Do
need
I?
to talk to Santa.
Do I? No, he don't want to
man.
hear. Santa don't want to.
Oh, man.
I've been good.
Santa was here when Santa was here for the telethon. Or I should say here.
God, I missed
when he
that.
was- yeah, when Santa was there for the telethon. And my brain's fried with
Didn't
him
he have
here.
you singing
there.
or something?
No, he didn't get me singing. No.
Zach was singing?
Zach tried to get me singing, but Zach did go out and sing like 2 o'clock in the morning. I think we've got that, or Quinn might have that on.
the page.
Yes, and his head's right, and his head elf. I remember you saying that right. So Santa
What
and
time,
the head
Danny?
elf.
What time, Danny?
Yeah, Danny, let us know what time is the House of Lights this year. Santa's already been to West Deptford for the Casper kids.
Going down. Adam and Andrew, they better be in bed. It's 9:30. I know Adam's up. My son loves the Christmas story.
How old is he?
He's 7.
Oh, perfect.
Loves the
year.
Christmas story.
Isn't that
Loves
great?
it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Every night we lay in bed, it's either Skull Island.
Nice.
I'm giving you the rundown.
Okay.
It's the same. It's the same movies now. And it's weird. Skull Island,
Right.
The Christmas Story.
Right. I don't know.
It's a Steven Seagal movie. He loves
Steven
it.
Seagal. Wow.
On Deadly Ground.
Oh, okay.
He likes that. He's a fireman putting out them fires for the thing. My son loves that.
Danny, if you're still there, let us know what time you guys are
I'm definitely
flicking
coming
the
out
lights
there. I
on
want to see
Saturday
Santa, see
because
the
we got
elves.
some people
I'm
interested.
gonna tell a bunch of people coming out and say, I'd like to put some money in that damn box,
I
man.
want to say 6 o'clock, but I'm
Man.
not sure. I was thinking like
And I'm still
6 to
going to ask
8 or
people.
something.
I'm still going to ask all the people I'm friends with. And
Get 'em
this
out here,
wonderful
that's
coun-
right.
Not even that. Donate. Go into Quinn Broadcasting, and you'll see the M25
Link, yep,
link.
absolutely.
Please, come on, people. I know Zach was telling you guys, asking. If you know there's
Begging,
1,000
yeah.
people, you donate $1. I mean, come on.
Right, that's
I know
true.
it's this time of year, but come on, people. Just
Yeah,
donate a couple
but there's other
dollars.
people this time of year that really need
Yeah.
that help, and so many of these folks really help out. A lot of volunteers, they don't get anything for it. They take money out of their pocket to help. I'd really love to see the day when they don't have to do that.
Lights are on 5 to 9.
There you go, 5 to 9. All right.
Inclement weather.
Nightly right now, 5:30 to 9:30, except for inclement weather. The bake sale, sock drive fundraiser. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna hit the old.
I'm going to miss it.
Is Saturday 6 to 9 with Santa at the same time.
Well, I'm going to ask everybody
Saturday.
to come out there and support Danny. Put a couple dollars in that box.
Yep. Heather,
Hey, Heather.
she's saying, "Hey, Casper, getting down with the ghost, baby.
Get down with the
Hey,
ghost.
yeah, baby.
Get down with the ghost.
All right, woo.
That was a slogan of mine. And Zach, man, Zach
so,
pumped he pumped that thing full of steroids. Everybody says that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even say hi to me. They go, get down with the ghost. They
Get
throw,
down with the
they throw the devil horns up like Ronnie James
Yeah,
Dio.
I like it. With the devil
was-
horns, with the ghost. That's
Who was
right.
the first? Now I'm going to ask you your
Homes,
oh,
they
there it
do it
is.
all.
Oh, there it is.
Homes, Casper's can
Oh, my
You know, it's
God.
the first time on the public, John, that we've had
Service.
legitimate
You'll never
commercials
have any
aired.
regrets.
And,
I'm gonna have to owe you so
that's
much
what I was
money
just
for
going to
this
say.
shit.
I think Albert doesn't realize that he is now going to be a paying sponsor for this. As much as I appreciate coffee, it's not covering the cost of
My
this
ass is
stuff.
getting sore from the perks.
Oh
last
man,
night.
you're gonna get spanked now, buddy. Okay. Elizabeth Battolini, a friend of mine, joined. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you?
Oh my God, my ass is getting sore. All the money I'm going
Here
to
it
dish
is.
out to the
Danny
public job.
says the lights will, if it's rained out Saturday, they'll move it to Sunday at the same, I would think the same times.
I forget
we
what I
got
was
that.
going to say. I was going to say something.
Oh,
right?
so you know how we Santa? It took us 5 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
That's why I love doing this. It's mine. I can do whatever
Yeah.
I want. Did the feed stop? Oh, no. Oh, that was the commercial.
Yeah,
Okay. I was
thank
like,
you. That
what's
silly
going
kid
on?
is something else.
Yeah,
boy.
he's all right. I'll tell you what, ain't he?
He is something else.
So Santa's here, right? So I turn around and I ask him, and of course Ms. Vineland was here, and a couple other people, Brass Frog Photography were here, which was nice of them, and all these people were here, a couple people were here, and I turn around, and I look at Santa, and I go, so Santa, let me ask you, am I on the naughty list or the nice list? I need to know, because I know I'm close. He looks at me, he says, well, I'm not going to tell you, straight face. Well, I can't really tell you right now. I'm just going to tell you one thing, invest in coal. And I was like, and at first I was a little upset, and then I realized, hey, you know what? The way oil prices are dropping, thanks, Santa, I'll take all the coal you
John,
got, brother.
Speaking of, I always thought about doing, a lot of
I'm
people
not sure.
say,
You'll have to tell me.
a lot of people said I was funny, always in the comedian thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm kind of nervous. I always thought about dressing up like Santa and doing
You could do that.
comedy thing, but Santa all year long, not just Christmas.
No, yeah. You know what's
Santa,
really good?
Santa in April.
Yep, I was just going to say May or June, summertime, throw the Santa suit just for a couple minutes because you'll
Or,
dehydrate.
no, just
You know what
the
would be
hat and the thing.
And the
no,
thing,
nah,
yeah.
that's like a Kiss T-shirt, Guns N' Roses T-shirt.
I do a
cowboy
thing.
boots.
There's a couple pictures. I do a thing, and I'm supposed to go to Brass Frog as well to do something. And I am coming. I'll be calling you a couple days. I need to just get my head clear because the other thing did take some brain cells out. I think they got to regenerate or something. Because, but I have a bit where I talk about where I'm Santa, but I'm dressed in khaki shorts, the high shoe socks, and sandals, Hawaiian shirt with the hat.
right.
All I got on is the hat.
Yeah.
And I let everybody know the bad things about being Santa, which I'm not going to go into here.
No,
because,
don't ruin your bit. No,
that's
say that.
exactly. I got to say
That's
that y'all
well worth the money going
That's
to
right.
see his ass down there at the
Oh, yeah.
Leatherhead
Comedy Club,
Leather Comedy Club in Egg Harbor,
Harbor City,
at the 18th,
January 18th.
5:30.
That's going to be 8 o'clock.
Come early, start drinking.
Come
Get some
early. There you
shots,
go.
get a
Get
couple
some
beers,
shots.
get
They got
some wings.
that's right. Come in early. Great
I'm
food
sorry,
there,
I'm
get
giving them
No.
a plug too.
Yeah, giving
Man, I'm
Leatherhead.
starting to plug a lot around
Man,
here
I'm
tonight.
telling you, this is like a walking
Sting their ass up
sponsorship.
too. Go get some
It's like
money out
a
of it.
walking freaking phone book. This guy. You're looking for what? I got a plug for them.
That's
Let me
right. I
tell
know
you.
everybody does something.
Crap.
Concrete,
Holy shit, this guy's
electric.
Wow. All right, we're done with these free commercials,
Yeah,
unless
they're
they're for me,
commercials,
for Christ's sake. Oh, that last one was for me.
The
so I'm
Public
okay.
John is
The Public John podcast is.
Love it. Love it. I can't wait to be on it again.
And
I
you
want to
will-
be a regular. I
you
want
will
to do
be.
this. Man, I
You
love
will
doing
be.
this.
Well,
This
I
is
don't-
great. I love talking to people.
You're talking.
Oh, love hearing it.
No, I'm glad.
Danny,
Danny, thanks, Danny.
Danny, I'm gonna miss it Saturday. 'Cause I'm heading out.
Oh, well, then
I'm leaving in the afternoon.
what, on Saturday?
Yeah, party in Pittsburgh, partying down.
Oh,
party,
man.
waiting for
Hey, you know
Tom
what? Why don't
Brady
you
to
do
get
this?
his ass in Pittsburgh.
Why don't you do this? Why don't you have one of your friends come out and at least film it for you?
Paulie,
There you go.
I'm gonna need Paulie and Penny.
Get out.
I need you to get out there.
Yep, get out there,
If
check
you
it
can,
out.
Paul, I'm not throwing you under blast, but you
Yep.
know.
Yeah, well, I am. Get out there. No, I
There
don't-
you go.
I don't know.
Paul, you, Kevin Hart, Cream Hunt, get in the Casper Power Wash truck.
There you go. He's going to
Meters,
give you the power wash truck to go out there. Why not, right?
heated seats. Paul, tell him about them heated seats.
There
I don't
you
know
go.
nothing about that.
Show the commercial.
Listen,
no, I don't want to show the commercial.
No.
Phil Morris says show the commercial again. No, maybe on the way
shoot.
out in a couple minutes.
I'm
going
going to be working for damn free.
I was just
paying
gonna,
for all these damn
I was
plugs.
going to say he's going to have to pony up some.
You know how I'm going to start working for?
right there.
That man right there, Zach
Right,
Reed.
right there. You
Zach
kid.
Reed with that smile. with that
Zach
hair.
Reed, right there. He's got the.
He's got
you know
a
what?
nice head of hair.
I
I'm
saw his
so
teeth before.
jealous.
I'm wondering if you guys power washed his teeth or something. 'Cause they are
That's a
white,
low blow.
white.
That's a low
No,
blow.
I mean no. His teeth were so
Oh,
white, and they were.
oh.
No, he'll tell you he had to get them white.
Hey,
get some stuff done. but he had injuries, so he had.
He is a TV personality.
He is?
He's like the Vicek Hema.
Oh,
You ready? Here's a better one. He's the Yuki Washington of
Here's the
Queen's
Yuki
broadcasting. How you like that,
Washington.
Zach?
Wow.
That's what your boy calls you. You're the Yuki.
Yuki.
You're
You
the
ain't just
Yuki.
Zach Reed anymore. You're Yuki.
Yuki.
Oh man, this is
You
getting
imagine they start
scary.
calling him that? How big his head will get?
Oh no, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. It's already.
Oh, and I'm going to apologize now. I didn't get you guys breakfast that next morning.
Yeah, I know. And you know what? I hate to say it, we were waiting for it too. Because we both looked at each other and probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock we were saying, I said, Albert said he's coming in. He'll be all right.
Asshole.
Yeah, and then, by 7 we were like, that rat bastard.
I was still sleeping. I told you, I set the alarm at 3 o'clock on the dot to get up and check you guys out.
Oh, man.
I slept right through it.
Paul says he is going to go out to Van Meter Saturday.
There you
so
go.
If he can take some pictures
He is
or
the
film
man.
it for
I
you.
told you, Paul.
Hey, Paul, you know what he said, Paul? You can take the truck. Take the company truck if you need. He doesn't care.
You know
take
why?
The truck. Why?
You tear it up. You get a new one.
Hey, there you
That's
go.
what insurance does.
I was just going to say, it's insured. What's the worst thing could happen?
No,
You get a new one just
I
like
don't.
that?
Listen, go through Bridgeton.
Yeah.
You see tags from Ohio. You see Massachusetts, Alaska,
Oh, yeah.
Hawaii, North Carolina, Ohio. I probably said Ohio.
you did say
Illinois,
Ohio, yeah.
Pennsylvania, New York. If anybody else, because that's a game. Go down Pearl Street, and you got to count license plates and how many satellite dishes are on the house.
Oh, man.
Count that. It'll make you sick to your stomach.
Oh. So you're watching the Public John Plugathon with Albert Casper Jr. tonight from
Casper's Power Washing.
Casper's Power Washing.
856
I do that. Get down with a ghost. There it is.
Because if you don't,
Oh no, here we go. This
if
is
you
my
don't get
fault.
down with a
folks.
ghost,
What's going to happen? He says.
you're going to have a dirty ass house.
There you go. Your
Simple
house
as
will be
that.
dirty as hell.
That's right.
Ain't nothing worse than having a dirty
There
ass
ain't
house.
nothing
right?
worse. There ain't nothing worse than being a dirt ball and have a dirty ass house.
Oh man, if you're 2 for 2, man, you know what'll happen? The people at cops, when they're supposed to come to your house, won't because your house is too damn dirty.
Yes, they're gonna call
You
me
could have
up.
been on TV, bad boys, but
They're gonna be
cops
like,
isn't even on TV.
Copy that, Albert. We got a dirty house here. Copy. What do you think we should do, buddy?
It'd be more like
Leave
this.
him alone.
It'd be more like this. Here you go. Yeah, we're about ready to film this episode, but I don't know if we got enough lighting, and even if we do, I don't think this is a house we want to put on
John,
TV.
Short story. When I went to Vegas last year, got off the plane, we all were driving to the Flamingo where we were staying at. A damn episode of Cops looked like it was going on at a 7-Eleven, and we stopped at the light and watched the whole thing.
Oh yeah, I bet it was funny.
That's real shit. That's real shit. Ain't no way.
Yep. Well,
I
new
always
show,
listen,
Live PD.
As a kid, I wanted to be a Bridgeton cop. I did.
Man.
I wanted to be a
Oh,
Bridgeton
bless
cop.
you, brother.
Man, are you kidding me? I'll stay right. Hey,
Yep, stay right where you
New
are,
Jersey
bro.
Department of Corrections. I
That's
love
it.
you. 12 more years to go.
Sweet. All right. Well, we only got about 9 minutes left. We're gonna because we've been on for an hour and 20 minutes.
I
So
want to thank you again for
not a
having
problem.
me on.
No, I'm having a good time. We're having a good time talking, bro. So that's
Man.
good. I want to thank some of our friends for joining in tonight. And again, like I said, this is the Public John podcast. Whew, look at all them comments and stuff.
telling
That's
you.
good. We still got 8 people watching. I almost hate to end this, but we're gonna have to in a few minutes.
I got to go to work in the morning. Time to
Yeah,
take
so I was
count,
just
call
going to
it
say,
in.
I got a long drive that I don't want to sleep through this time.
Don't.
So,
Don't.
I can't stress that enough. I'll tell you what, that was scary. I hadn't done that in a long time, and now I know why. Please don't do that. If you're that tired, don't drive. Figure out a way to, if you have to sleep in the car in your parking lot, or if you can find a place to sleep somewhere, do that. Don't drive home. At least until you get some kind of nap in and you know that you're awake enough. I want to thank you guys for watching, some of you individually. Margie Homan, thank you for supporting Mike Kenny. We thank you as well. Albert Casper was watching. You schizophrenic bastard, of course. Why not, right? He was here. He's watching on the monitor, too, the whole freaking time.
That's right.
Phil Morris, friend of Albert's. Shane Sawyers.
Shane, see you in the morning, baby. My truck will be out
Big
in the road.
homie, get down with the ghost.
Get down with it.
baby.
Get down with it.
Phil Morris says that's a big ass coffee. You're right, Phil. It's almost gone.
I got to throw one more plug out there.
Oh, Jesus
One more
Christ.
plug.
All right, go ahead.
Aaron, print signs and designs.
He's not
Read
even
this
somebody
shit.
that's watching.
He's sleeping, that's why.
Wake his ass
He's
up.
going to be making the brand new Casper Power Wash logo t-shirts, which you guys will be getting.
Okay, all right.
That's the only reason why I'm going to
all
throw
right,
him
if
out
I'm getting
there.
a free t-shirt,
Yeah,
all right,
no,
I'll give him a shot.
Aaron's
I'll
a
give him
good
a
dude.
shout out, all right.
Aaron's a
Just
good
tell him to
dude.
click on later on.
Zach's
and make
good
him a
friends
few.
with him, too.
Oh, all right.
Zachariah.
Zachariah.
Beautiful hair.
That's good.
His white ass teeth,
White
as
ass
he would
teeth.
say.
Oh, man. So, yeah, his power wash teeth. Remember that. That's what I said. So thanks, Phil. Thanks, Margie, for watching. Josh Suey, thank you for producing.
Josh, you're awesome.
Josh, you're the man. Thanks for throwing them commercials up. No! Do not throw up another one.
Josh, you're awesome. Thank you,
But
bro.
thanks for doing that.
Ben's Pizza.
Yes, Bim's Pizza. Thank them because I want to try and get a free pizza from him one day. See if Jim Quinn has influence there. He probably does. He's got influence all over.
As Jim would tell you too.
What would he tell me?
Fridays,
Yeah.
best breakfast spot.
Oh, he's told me. Where is
Lynn's.
it? Where?
At Lynn's.
Yes.
That's the secret. Millville.
Millville.
Tracy at Lynn's. You go in there and see her.
Oh man, best. Let me see.
CPW. That's right, Paul. CPW. We're going hard, baby.
Yeah. Phil
Ain't
Morris. Thank you, Phil.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Let's see, where else we going? My friend Joe Dudek, thank you, Joe, for watching. Thanks to
Denise Arrigo.
Denise
Jared's
Arrigo.
mom.
Yes, Jared's mom.
Jared's mom.
Matt Morgan, my buddy. And you know what, Matt? Fuck Fenris. There. I just needed to get that out there one
Say
more
it again?
time. Fuck Fenris.
That's right.
When you meet Fenris, you're going to look at him and you're going to go, fuck you. Thank God I can swear on this particular show. So.
You can do another one too. You just choose not to.
I'm just choosing not to. It could have been a lot worse, but I did want to do that. And some people right now are going, "Oh my God, I can't believe this guy."
Listen,
and I don't really care.
I had a great time tonight with you, and I was very mild.
And I was just going to say, you were more low key than I thought.
It could have, yeah. Well,
but next time we're going to have a limit on the plugs. Anything more than that,
no,
you
I
got
know.
to shove out some
I don't
cash.
want. I don't want no plug. I don't want no more plug. I just want. I like that.
You like that? Thank you. I thought you'd like that.
As you would say, better out than in.
That's right.
Better out than
That's right. Rhonda Sorolla, my old buddy, a dispatcher from Buna. Thank you. And she did EMT work and rescue squad work. She's given back so much as well.
Mr.
A
Van
lot of
Meter.
that was volunteer. So thank you,
Mr. Van Meter.
Yes,
so he's
sir.
doing great calls putting that box out for that donation.
That's exactly right.
People,
Danny Van
donate
Meter.
to the M25.
There you
Please.
go. Buddy Dave Virgilio, thank you.
Big Dave, thank you.
You're the man, Dave. I don't care what anybody says. And yep, Denise Arrigo, Amber Lynn from Quinn Broadcasting. Thank you for watching and tuning in. And yeah, head out to Danny Van Meter's, the Van Meter's House of Lights, 6 Kennedy Drive in Bridgeton this Saturday night.
Paul's going to take pictures. Show me some pictures. I'll be on the road.
Perfect.
Heading to watch Tom Brady beat the Steelers' ass, which I don't want to go. Ain't looking forward to.
Oh man, Zach Reed is watching. Thanks, Zach, for tuning in. Thanks for the support you've had for the show and the other guys.
Zach is my man. Thank you for reaching out to me this past year, Zach.
Heather Vecchi, do you say Vecchione? Is that how her name's pronounced? Heather. Heather Vecchione.
Vecchione?
I think it's Vecchione. I'm going to go with Vecchione. Heather, if you're still watching and it's not, let me know. We got about 5 minutes, so you could probably get that in there if I'm saying it right or wrong. And of course, Danny told us if Saturday's rained out, they're going to have the House of Lights on Sunday. Phil Morris says, show the commercial again. We're not doing that.
No, Phil, no. I got it.
We're done. He owes so much cash. Wait till he gets this invoice, baby. I'll tell you what. I got to come up with fine things to wash to get the trade off because I don't think he can afford the cash.
I'm in debt.
Thanks, Denise. I am going to try and drive home safe. I appreciate it. The other day was a little rough, but that's all right.
You put up big fancy
But you know what
points.
got me home? 14 cups of coffee. I kicked the Vegas over under ass.
You did.
I did. I smoked.
I wasn't saying that, but Josh, not Josh, Zach, I got him the big double.
Yeah.
I made the girls go in the back and
but you know
Wawa.
what? He only drank 4. He drank the 2 you had and 2 other ones, and that's it. And you know how
well,
he
the ones
puts
I
them
got
down.
him were like quadruple shots of that shit. Man.
He didn't. Yeah.
He's a saint. I could drink that shit.
Tell Brady, Danny Van Meter says, tell Brady to put up big fantasy numbers for him.
6 interceptions. Sounds great.
Oh, Heather Vecchione says I'm right. That's how to say her name.
There you go.
Good job. Thanks, Heather. Thanks to all you guys that have tuned in tonight. Thanks to everybody. You have been watching the Public John broadcast podcast. Actually, I'm watching with my friend who's been on tonight. We're recording this, and you've been watching it, I guess, live on Facebook. See, the brain is starting to go. I'm struggling. But Facebook.com/thepublicjohn. We're going to share it to some other pages because there's also a couple charitable things we want you to help out with, the M25 initiative. I'm going to put the link on my pages as well, folks. Please, that link is going to be open until Friday, so you can donate to that. It's the M25 Code Blue initiative. Please help these folks out because as I've been trying to say it, everybody needs a place to go.
You're right.
What?
John, that is the Smartest thing I ever heard.
You know what? And it doesn't matter whether you go for shelter, go for food, go for clothing of some
anything.
kind, go for help, rehab help, therapy, or just somewhere to go and meet people and talk to somebody. And you don't have to talk about anything that you don't want to talk about. But the M25 Code Blue Initiative, it's such an important program here in Cumberland County and all over. It's all over the state now, thanks to Rob Weinstein is his name. Reverend Dr. Rob Weinstein started the whole thing, and now there's volunteers all over the place. So please look for our the link on my pages, on the Quinn Broadcasting page. Albert's going to put some stuff out there as well, I believe. So thank you guys for watching. This has been the Public John Podcast here on facebooklive.com/thepublicjohn. Also, you'll listen again, I hope, or tell your friends to listen on wildfireradio.com. They're nice enough to make arrangements for me to have this equipment to do that, or some of the equipment at least, and I thank them. It's going to be on their stream as of tomorrow. Also on iTunes, the Public John Podcast, Google Play, Spotify. There's no reason you can't find this if you really want to. So thank you, folks, for tuning in. Thanks. Have a great night. Thanks to Josh Suey, the man.
That's right, Josh.
Thank you to Zach Reed. He knows why. And thanks, folks, for tuning in. We will talk to you soon on another episode of The Public John. Thank you, Albert Casper.
Hey, everybody have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Be safe.
Be safe. We are out, folks. Have a nice night.
Have a great
Take me
night.
out, Josh.